Let's talk a little bit about ADD and ADHD. Those something that you work with quite a bit. Uh, they've become more prominent in the last probably 20, 25 years. Is that because they're more recognized, or is there because it's because there's more drugs for conditions like that? I mean, what kind of came about first?
It's the lifestyle we have chosen. We've chosen convenience. So we've chosen not to cook. We've chosen to get processed food. Or we've chosen to eat stuff that really are neurotoxic. A lot of the food has preservative. A lot of the preservatives have MSG or the likes. And these are glutamate-like systems. They are really neuroexcitatory. That's one thing. Second, we have no healthy flora in our bowel. So if we're not having healthy flora in our bowel, we have what we call dysbiosis, which is dysregulation of our normal flora. When our normal flora is dysregulated, we are at a higher risk to develop attention deficit disorder, because a lot of the serotonin is created in the bowel. Actually, a larger number of serotonin is made in your gastrointestinal tract, so most people don't even realize that. Second, we eat more processed sugars it's in hidden ways. In a salad, why do you need a sugar in a salad? Okay, so they are adding more sugar to almost everything. And sugar addiction, that's why obesity, sugar addiction is the first addiction we experience. When you develop sugar addiction, then it gives you the highs and lows and all that, so you start self-medicating. People don't understand why you're hyperactive, so now you're going to give you something to calm you down. Then you give you something to get you up, and then it's you want a pill for up and a pill for down. And how about lifestyle? How about exercise? How about meditation? The food now is made with less magnesium. We're not focused on magnesium. We're focused on a lot of calcium. Now, magnesium is essential for calming the brain. It's a cofactor that is essential for production of neurotransmitter. So even if you have the right amino acids, even if you have everything proper, but you don't have magnesium as a cofactor to produce neurotransmitter, you can't produce neurotransmitter. So our food is deficient in magnesium. So magnesium supplementation is essential. Now, most people don't realize another thing is fish oil, omega-3s. The brain is nothing but a lot of fat. And if you put the wrong fat in the brain, the cell membrane is where a sensor, and if you have a rigid membrane from all the trans fat that we have or saturated fat, you can't do anything with it. There's no membrane fluidity. So if I knock on the door and nothing moves, so receptors are not functional. So if you don't really consume food that is very high in omegas, omega-3 in particular, because we're out of balance of that, then we are having issues with membrane fluidity. If we have issues with membrane fluidity, we have issues with receptor. The antennas are no longer able to adjust to the external environment. So that really is another issue. So these young kids are constipated, so they have a lot of toxins in their body. The toxic load is huge. They have no structure in their family. The mother and the father has been either smoking heavily and then they're fueling everything with sugars, okay? So you have a sugar high. And we begin addiction with the sugars, because sugar is the first system that really feed the reward system. So we've got to change our approach. We're not deficient in Ritalin. We are deficient in magnesium. We're deficient in folic acid. We're deficient in omega-3s. We're deficient in healthy probiotics. We're deficient in love. Give these people love. Give them recognition. You don't have to bully these kids. You don't have to put them in a corner. You don't have to single them out. Love them. Forgive them. give them a disciplined life, show them the way. But if you have a family that is so dysfunctional, why would you expect the kid to get better?